Hi, welcome to another episode of Dr. Harris's Herbal Tutorials. I'm Richard Harris. This video is a little longer than the previous one, and the topic is somewhat different, but it's all about health. On numerous occasions, I've been asked by patients and friends about how much water should a person drink daily. I'm sure many others have similar questions, so I've decided to discuss this issue in this podcast. I enjoy doing it, and I'm sure you'll find it interesting. Drink 8 glasses of water daily. We are all taught this. It's the mantra of most people. It was touted as science. Do you remember how we used to force ourselves to drink those 8 glasses of water daily? How many of you managed to accomplish that task? I never did. I used to feel like an anaconda who swallowed a large animal. At other times, I felt like an octogenarian with a prostate issue because of the numerous times I had to run to the bathroom. I'm sure many of you did too. The rationale behind this theory is, since most of our body consists of water, we should drink water like it's going out of style. Like water, food is also essential. Why weren't we told to eat 8 plates of food daily? Sleep is also essential. Why weren't we told to sleep 8 times a day? Seems like we conveniently applied the science. Or is it that common sense tempered the science? In each of us, there are mechanisms or regulators that determine bodily function. How many of you give your dogs or cats or pets 8 glasses of water daily? How many of you water your plants 8 times daily? Our pets and plants have the same need for water as we humans do. But we don't saturate them with water. We observe them, and we know when they need water. They exhibit thirst. We too have built-in mechanism to tell us when to drink. It's called thirst also. That's real science. Life is about balance. Too much food is bad, too little is bad. Too much air is bad, too little is bad. Too much water is bad, too little is bad. Balance is the key. In traditional Chinese medicine, there's a syndrome called water toxin. Yes, there is. It's a situation where your body may have too much water in general or too much in a particular area. For example, constant sneezing with thin, copious, watery nasal discharges, ceaseless tears, excessive spittle while talking, a large, watery abdomen that jiggles like a balloon filled with water. These are all symptoms of water disease, and therefore the water balance in the body needs to be regulated with the appropriate medication. In essence, we should mainly drink water whenever we are thirsty. Of course, we must take other factors into consideration, like the type of job we do. People who work in warm or hot environments like bakers, machine operators, laborers, cricketers, and other sportsmen have greater need for water because of the amount of water they lose while working or playing. Alcoholics, people who have lost excessive amount of blood, and people who eat excessive amount of spicy, oily, or salty foods are more prone to thirst. Vegetarians need less water than meat eaters because their food are more cooling and generally more watery than meats. The time of the day and the year also determines how much you drink. Water intake should be increased between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. when the sun dominates. Less water is needed at night or during fall or winter. Also, people who work in air-conditioned offices need less water. What forms of liquid should be drunk? Tea is best because the digestive system likes warmth. Inside the stomach, spleen, and small intestines, especially the stomach, is very hot, especially during digestion. Hydrochloric acid is what is produced to break down, ripen, and digest food. Cold drinks at meals should be avoided. Warm drinks help with digestion and facilitate the expulsion of grease, similar to the way hot water is poured down the drain pipes to move fatty deposits. Generally, hot drinks should be drunk. In fall and winter, we should drink warm drinks. Sports drinks can be useful, but caution should be exercised. Sports drinks are salty to help retain body fluid and for electrolyte balance. The salt, however, interferes with the excretion of water. Hence, these kinds of drinks are best for athletes who lose a lot of water and salt when sweating. People who live a sedentary lifestyle should avoid these types of drinks, since they are less likely to sweat excessively. Also, the salt helps to keep the water in, and it lodges in the gut and becomes difficult to excrete. Commercial juices are also not the wisest of choice. Salt is added to them. When drunk cold, it gives the impression of quenching thirst, but a while after, you're thirsty again from the salt, so you actually end up drinking more than you need. Finally, whenever you reach for water or soda to quench your thirst, remember a liter of bottled water contains over 200,000 tiny pieces of plastic particles. That's all for this episode. If you find the time was well spent watching this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.